I was born with a curse, a twisted form of pain empathy. Any injury my identical twin sister suffered would register in my own body, magnified 10 times over. Growing up, my sister Giselle became a notorious street punk. Street fights and brawls were a daily routine for her. She ran wild because she knew a fundamental truth. I was the one who felt the pain, not her. Our parents turned a blind eye to her behavior. Instead, they blamed me for being weak, claiming my fragility dragged her down and kept her from living her life to the fullest. To force me to hand over my early admission scholarship to her, she stood right in front of me and dragged a blade across her own arm, over and over, as I thrashed on the floor, convulsing and foaming at the mouth from the agonizing pain. My family watched with cold indifference. My father didn't even flinch. He simply lit a cigarette and muttered, "Stop faking it. Sign the waiver and hand the scholarship over to your sister." Later, in a desperate bid to scam a wealthy driver, Giselle threw herself in front of a speeding sports car. The devastating impact registered in my chest, and my heart stopped instantly. But at the exact moment my breath left my body, my sister, the girl who had never felt pain in her life, screamed in absolute agony. Her name was Giselle, my identical twin sister. My name was Julia. From the moment we were born, fate had played a cruel joke on us. Any physical damage Giselle sustained would ripple into my body, multiplied by 10, while she remained blissfully numb, unable to feel a single ounce of pain. Right now, I was curled up on the hardwood floor like a dying shrimp, my entire body convulsing violently. The sheer intensity of the agony reduced my voice to a ragged, wheezing rattle. Through my blurred vision, I could see Giselle lounging on the sofa, casually twirling a sharp utility knife between her fingers. A careless smirk played on her lips as the cold steel bit into her pale forearm once again. A soft slicing sound filled the quiet room as her flesh parted. Ah, the scream didn't come from her. It came from me. In that instant, it felt as if a power drill were boring directly into my bone marrow, tearing my very soul to shreds. I began to foam at the mouth, my limbs jerking uncontrollably as my fingernails scraped bloody gouges into the wooden floor. "Julia, that's enough out of you." My father, Belmont, sat in the adjacent armchair, tapping the ash from his cigarette with a look of pure annoyance. A stray flake of glowing ash drifted downward, landing squarely on the back of my hand. Sizzle. Another red blister bloomed on my skin. The pain was so sharp, my eyes felt as if they would pop out of their sockets. I forced my mouth open, trying to beg for help. "Dad, please. Save me," but no words came. Only a pathetic stream of tears and saliva smeared across my face. My mother, Amy, was busy peeling an apple for Giselle. She didn't even bother to glance in my direction. "Giselle, sweetheart, you shouldn't hurt yourself over something so minor." Giselle pouted, looking up like a spoiled child. "But she won't hand over her scholarship spot." "Mom, I don't want to take the college entrance exams. It's too exhausting." "Since she's the younger sister, isn't it her duty to bear my pain and help with my academic stress?" A cruel glint flashed in her eyes. She pressed the blade deeper, dragging it down until it nearly scraped her bone. Ah, my heart contracted violently, as if a giant hand had reached into my chest and squeezed it to a pulp. The pain went far beyond the limits of human endurance. My body stiffened into a straight line before crashing back down onto the floor. My vision went dark. The sounds in the room began to fade, sounding distant and hollow. Amy nudged my head with the toe of her slipper, her expression dripping with disgust. "Stop acting. You've been pulling this stunt since you were a kid. Aren't you tired of it yet? Look at you, looking like a dead dog. You don't have a single ounce of your